to share my favorite chicken recipe, but because I'm dealing with raw chicken, I'm going to use our cutting board and clean everything with the EnviroCloth. If you haven't got the EnviroCloth, it's really time to get it because it's on sale. So these are all the products I'm gonna use, and I'm gonna teach you how to make the best peanut butter chicken recipe. So I haven't got OXO chicken here because I'm traveling, but I did buy some ramen noodles and I bought the chicken flavor, so that's the chicken I'm gonna use. And I'll probably put in, just enough to flavor that much about, and then add a little bit of water to this so that it makes a nice consistency of OXO, So I've got the little kettle here. Doesn't have to be boiling, but it's nice to have it hot so that it just mixes nicely. Just a little bit like that. Okay, that should do it. And then we're going to stir that up. Oh my gosh, that smells so awesome already. Just stir it up. Okay, so I don't measure, and you can measure if you like. I put soy sauce. Let's put a big tablespoon in there, okay? That gives it excellent flavor. Then I will also put some Dijon mustard. You can put yellow mustard if you don't have Dijon mustard. Particularly, I don't like mustard, but my family does. So we'll put about this much in it. I don't know, half a teaspoon at the most. You're now gonna love this. You're gonna put a couple tablespoons of honey. And I'm making this recipe, and actually we're gonna marinate it 24 hours and have it tomorrow night. Okay, a couple tablespoons of honey. Then you're gonna put the equal amount of any kind of mayonnaise and equal amount of any kind of peanut butter. I like the smooth. Sometimes if you wanna have a crunchy recipe, go ahead and use the crunchy, it's fine. Now, I'm gonna say half a cup of peanut butter, and then I'm gonna say half a cup of mayo. So I'll just show you approximately how much that looks like. And I always put everything on my cutting board. There you go. That's the consistency of the peanut butter. And similarly with the mayonnaise, you're just making a marinade, you guys. So you're just gonna put about that much, which is about half a cup at the most, like that. And then last but not least, we're gonna add some garlic. So the garlic hardly takes any if you use a little bit of the pre-mixed garlic. That's probably too much. Let's go with half of that. Don't need that much of anything really. Okay, so now, because I've got the consistency of the OXO chicken, we'll call it, or the chicken bouillon, I don't need anything else in this recipe. And it's gonna actually smooth everything out so that it is really easy to put together. Now you're just gonna take your raw chicken and you're gonna add it to that mixture. I'll show you now that it's all done what it mixes into, just like that. You're just making yourself a mix. Now, because it's raw chicken, I'm not gonna be using the container again. So I'll be using a bag and putting my raw chicken in there. Or if you're having it tonight, you can literally, so this is Costco brand of chicken in the States. And I'm just going to, this is one breast, two breasts, and it's just Jerry and I, so we're gonna put 3 breasts in there. Like I said, I put this on my cutting board so that when it's dripping, I'm gonna wash it after because there's lots of liquid in these bags from Costco. So I'm gonna put 3 breasts. That's plenty for Jerry and I. I'm gonna go get a little one. Okay. And then you're gonna just let that marinate 24 hours. So let's see what it looks like when it's marinating. It's just enough to have it covered. And as you can see, it's a nice texture. You could add more bouillon if you wanted more chicken flavor, but then you're gonna use your EnviroCloth to remove all the bacteria from the raw chicken. We do the chicken test, the raw chicken test. So if you haven't seen that before, check in the featured section. I have that where we use protein swabs. And this is what it's gonna look like. So you can literally put it in a bag or put it in the fridge. I do that for sometimes 24 hours. It is delicious. You can put it in the oven, you can barbecue it, but I promise you, it's just my favorite and I had to share it with you.